finally. Okay, so today I just wanted to go ahead and just kind of show you guys the growth on this anemone. In fact, it's closed up a little bit since I last saw it, but it's actually closed slightly right now because I just fed it. But as you can see, this anemone has grown substantially since I've got it. If you guys want to go back and look at my other videos, this thing's just gotten way bigger. So I thought I'd kind of do like a little video on long tentacle care for long tentacle anemones. One second, let me close the door and clean the glass for you guys really fast because there's some algae growing on there. Alright. So these anemones are pretty low maintenance. And not compared to these guys. This guy's looking pretty funny right now because I just fed him. But yeah, I only feed this guy every 2 days. And if you guys can see these little tentacles, it's going to get kind of fuzzy here because this thing don't have very good zoom up. You see like those little tentacles, like there's one right there, right there. Here, let me get my finger up in here. Whoa. There's like one right there, and there's one right there. There's like a ton of them just all around the disc. And there's just new ones every day, and they just shoot out over like the next couple days. And this anemone is just looking awesome. Just so healthy. So amazing looking. My Clarkie's getting big. These clowns are getting big too, but just not as big. But yeah, so what we have to do is you have to feed them every day, offer them substantial light, and when you first get them, put them on a rock, in the sand, and if they don't stay, they just keep on flying around the tank, try putting them on a rock. And mine just went ahead and stuck to the rock. Let me show you where its foot actually is. You can still see it, but I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's actually like on this hole. This hole's on the opposite side of the tank. And there's actually, let's see if you guys can see the end of its foot right there. So that's one part of the foot. It's just really deep in there, and then you guys can kind of see the other side, right? And it's somewhere under there. You guys can't really see it, but yeah, this anemone looks a lot awesome. It has like green, it's like tinted green at the ends and then purple on the bottom. So where it's like coming up brown on this, it's actually like purple, so it's kind of cool. Yeah, it's looking amazing. I got this thing from Petco a while back, and it's just was tiny as hell and wasn't very healthy, and now it's like as healthy as a horse. I don't know how that saying started, but whatever. Yeah, it's actually looking really good. I'm amazed. Compared to this one, which, right now it's kind of shriveled up, and I have to feed it, I have to give it more food. I feed it twice a day, because it's kind of bleached. And when you get a bleached anemone, you want to feed it twice a day. But, yeah, it's not looking bad, but not nearly as healthy as this one yet, because I just recently got the Magnificent. I'm getting some exotic allergies, but this video's not about that. So, feed your anemone twice a day. Just set it out down in its tentacles, it'll most likely take it, because they have just, like, really sticky tentacles compared to other anemones. Put a clownfish in there, something will host it. Clarkie's, will host just about anything. I had this guy at one point hosting a condi. 2 of them actually, was hosting 2 at one time. So this guy's just like a hog when it comes to, hosting anemones. Yeah. When you first get it, don't feed it yourself. Just kind of drop a shrimp in there and see if the clownfish will take it. and take it to the enemy. But then after that, it's just so you can see if it'll do that. And then after that, if it does, continue doing that, because it's just better. It's just kind of like makes a relationship better between the clowns, and then the clownfish won't overfeed it, and you won't have like stuff floating around in your tank that wasn't for it. But yeah, they're good anemones. Try and get a purple one if you can. These ones aren't that pretty, even though it is purple and green. It has like a kind of brownish tint to the purple. So yeah, try and go for a purple. These are also called red base anemones, corkscrew anemones, and a bunch of other stuff. They're good because they won't, like, as soon as they find a spot, they usually won't move from it. Unlike this guy, who takes a walk every couple weeks. Or days sometimes, too. But yeah, it's a good anemone. Definitely recommend it for beginners. Thanks for watching. This is Manny Donut, signing out. God, turn off, you freaking camera. Turn off. Oh my freaking God.